So it does its thing. Do your thing. Flat area, where are you? Here we go. Okay, next. This is the guy that needs one more coat. That guy there. The other one's ready. So I'm just going to quickly give this one final coat. Very, very lightly. Give that a final coat, and then we'll let that sit and cure. Just a tiny drop. Like so. Let that guy settle. Once that settles, it'll flatten out, and that should be almost ready to go. I'm going to throw this brush away. I generally only use these cheap brushes once or twice and then throw them away. It's starting to settle. Right. Yeah, no, not airbrushed. Absolutely not. No, A, I don't have an airbrush. B, I don't have the facilities for spraying stuff. I don't want to risk that. And C, it's meant to be a wipe on, brush on, and we'll see. I'm experimenting, Tom. I've got to find out better and ways that work for me and work for us. So we'll give it a crack and see what happens. Okay, this one's got to be propped up. Propped up. Let me prop this guy up because of the headstock angle. So I need to prop that up so it's flat. That's pretty good. There we go. Okay, that's good. Right. Okay. There's that. Nice. Now, what I want to do is quickly sand the body, give that a coat. Today's all about bodies and sanding and finishing. And finishing is the bane of my life. I can't stand it. I know the results are good when you put the time and the effort in it, and it all works out and all that stuff. But still doesn't mean it's... Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I wish I could spray, Tom. I wish I could spray. I would be spraying. I just don't have the facilities or the skill. It is a very, 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 very fine art, and I love it. You got to have the right hand. You got to have the right temperament, and I don't think I do. I can spray with a rattle can. Results are reasonably good. This is done with a rattle can, nitro. This neck here, which I should put back on. That's done with a rattle can. I've got a reasonable result with that. That goes on a telly. That's actually on Mary. That's Mary's old neck. I took it off because I wanted to cut Mary's finish off the body back down and build it up again. So we will finish. We will put this back on eventually, one day. That's a cedar body. I don't know if you've seen it. That's got nitro on the back as well. Let me show you. It's still on the paint stick. Let me just wipe that down. And you'll get to see the finish on this girl. She's a bit dusty. It's got a red cedar cap and a Queensland maple body. So we're getting some shine on that red cedar. That's nitrous. It's a satin finish, but the body's a gloss. It's got a cutaway, tummy cut. So it's a bit of flame in the middle section there. And 2 humbuckers. Yeah, 2 59, PAF 59s. I might even leave it like that. I like that finish. Do you guys like that finish? It's a little bit different, isn't it? Because that grain is so prominent, it's going to take like, now I could resin over the top of that. That's got nitro on it. If I scuff that up and resin, I'm sure it'll stick. Might be interesting to see. Road Rash, what's going on? Yeah, the grain is good. That's a beautiful, beautiful cedar cap. And I've also got the cutaway shoulder. You can see the cap there. I've given that a little shoulder armrest cutaway there, and it's beautifully done over the top of the Queensland maple. The maple's nice too. I mean, look at that. That's got some serious grain, and that finish is pretty good for a rattle can. That's not a bad finish off a rattle can. And that's done outside without it, not in a booth, not with proper equipment. But it's toxic stuff. Nitro's killer stuff. I don't like using it anymore. I'm just at the age where I really worry about, I lost my dad because he was working in an industrial place where they had lots of resins and chemicals, and he developed cancer over 20 years. Mind you, they didn't use any protective gear back then, but and that would have had a lot to do with it. But it makes me always worry about that sort of thing. But anyway, that's not bad. I like that, and it's got gold hardware and gold everything. So we should put that. No, that's okay, man. But that's a long time ago now. It's probably 15 years ago. Dad would have gone about 15 or 16. What is it? No, 16 years ago. 16, 17 years ago. That's okay. It happens. But I'm always aware of. I've just dropped my mic again. Where did I drop that? There it is. I'm always aware of spraying and doing stuff like that, especially with the lethal stuff like nitro. I don't do it anymore, so I like to just use oils and hand pour and hand rub. But that guy there, I think we should put it together. I don't know if I should try resin on that. I could try resin on that. Should I try resin on that? Let's do a poll. I do like that satin finish, and I do like the gloss everywhere else. It's quite interesting. And that contrast is pretty cool on the edge there. That one there is a cool contrast where the shoulder meets the thing. No resin. No, I reckon we leave it. Pretty, Karen Day. What's going on? Speaking of pretty, there's a pretty lady for you. Say hello to Karen, everyone. Give that woman a shout out. Give that woman a shout out. I probably will do that. I probably will put that guy together. I've been mulling over that, milling and mulling and molding and moldering. That guitar is such a shredder. The neck is really flat. That's a really skinny neck and a really sharp flat C. It's really flat, and it's just, the only thing is it's got nitro. It doesn't feel good. Nitro's terrible on necks. I wanted to do a fender thing on it, so I went nitro on the board as well. The board is maple. The neck is Tasmanian oak. Tasmanian oak. And it's refretted. Probably needs just another level just to check it out. Check the straightness, make sure it hasn't moved. And then string it up. String her up. Okay, let's get on with it. Now, we want to sand the body quickly on this guy and give it a coat all the way around the edges, okay? First things first though, let me tape up the pockets. Change back to the bench. Okay. We're going to put some tape just in here to stop any oils and things fouling up our joint surfaces, our glue surfaces. Let me just quickly tape that guy up and stick that down into there. There we go. Get up there. There we go. Not touching the top, I'm just doing the sides. Pop something in here anyway, just to keep any oil from getting into there and fouling things up. I want a clean surface. What else do I need to do? That's clean, that's all we need. Quickly sand this with a sander. I'm going to just drop the volume a little bit, change the disc. Put another 400 on it. A, because it's wet. B, because it's got compound crap in it. So let's go 400. Turn down the volume for a sec so I don't blow your ears out. There she blows.